Trapmore gang. Right, I've been sick for the last few weeks, okay? I've been laid up in my bed with that little illness that everyone's talking about. It's not been fun. You know what's even less fun? I found out that while I was suffering, while I was down bad, it turns out that there's people out there kicking me while I'm down. There's other hip-hop informational commentators out there that have decided that this is the time to take a dig at your boy Traplaw Ross. And I tell you what, people, I am not gonna take it. No. Today, we're gonna get into it. I'm on smoke, I'm choosing violence, I'm on gas, because we're gonna address some of these clowns that are running around with my name in their mouth. I'm about to get a bar of soap out and wash my name out of these fools' mouths, because they should show some goddamn respect on my name like I'm Birdman. This dude, he makes videos about a lot of hip-hop related shit. He makes videos about understanding your favorite rappers, understanding Travis Scott, the story of Juice WRLD, understanding Frank Ocean. But today, I think it's time for him to understand how to humble himself. Volksgeist's latest video, The Story of Pop Smoke, dropped 2 weeks ago. It's racked up a nice little 19k views, and somebody hit me in the DMs recently to say, hey Traplaw Ross, this little bitch Volksgeist is talking shit about you in his new video. Go and check it out.
Every so often, an artist comes along whose vision and energy is stronger than everyone else around them.
Is he talking about me? Is he talking about me?
But I'm not Traplaw Volksgeist. I'm not here to glorify or profit off of telling stories about gangs. Gangs are a problem in America for the people who are forced into them and for the people who can be hurt by them by proxy. People like Pop Smoke's parents who no longer have a son. So out of respect for the fact that this video isn't going to be long enough to properly approach that very complicated issue, I won't be going deep into Pop Smoke's history with gangs and gang violence. There are a lot of videos or articles to read if you want to find out more about that, but this video is dedicated to his accomplishments in music and his artistic legacy.
Wow, Mr. Volksgeist, at least say it with your chest. You're mumbling it. Well, I'm not Traplaw Volksgeist. Say it with your chest, Volksgeist, all right, you little pussy, say it with your chest, you little bitch. If you're gonna talk shit about me, you're gonna talk shit about the goat of this shit, say it with your motherfucking chest. Now, let's play it again. I'm gonna break it down word by word for this little clown.
But I'm not Traplaw Volksgeist.
Look at the disrespect that he said that with. I'm not Traplaw Volksgeist. Look at this guy. He thinks he's saying some gangster shit. He thinks he's on some gangster shit right now. Damn, use the Traplaw. Bro, Traplaw's trademarked. You can't even say that shit. You owe me some ad revenue. I'm about to copyright claim your whole fucking video just for using my trademark fucking Traplaw name.
I'm not here to glorify or profit off of telling stories about gangs.
I'm not here to glorify or profit off of telling stories about gangs. Glorify or profit off telling stories about gangs. It's funny, you know, people say, oh, Traplaw Ross, you glorify these gang stories. Well, that's funny. That's a funny one. One of my many videos, one of my many popular and, you know, dare I say it myself, quite good videos about gangs. You've perhaps not got to the end of any of them, because if you had, you would realise I'm definitely not glorifying these gangs or the gang lifestyle. Let's just have a look at some of the conclusions of some of my gang videos, and we can just see how much I'm glorifying these gangs, perhaps, yeah?
I'm here on Warham Street, the street where GB and Incognito tragically lost their lives. And the fact that they were taken so young is made all the more painful when you consider just how musically talented they were. In the years that have followed their tragic passing, we've seen the likes of Digga D and Heady One make it in the music industry, becoming genuinely successful mainstream music artists, getting far away from the dangerous blocks that they came from. So if there's one thing that I hope, going forward, young men from difficult areas and difficult backgrounds like this can realise that there is another way and they can make it out through music and not suffer the same tragic fate as GB and Incognito.
Man, that gang life's looking real glorified in this video. But you know what? That's just one video. Let's check another one, shall we? Jacksonville's Deadly Gang War, the now iconic 2-hour opus. This is the high point of my career. This is the best piece of work I have ever made. Let's have a look at how much I glorified the gang lifestyle at the end of this video too, shall we?
I can't lie, Who I Smoke is a catchy ass song. So is When I See You. And look, if you've watched one of my videos on gang beefs before, you know I have a habit of ending these things by saying, oh, I just hope these guys can focus on music, stop beefing, and leave the violence in the streets. But realistically, when you look at this story, so much has gone down on both sides. Brothers killed, mothers and fathers shot in their own homes, children as young as 2 years old being shot and killed in the crossfire. It would be naive to think for even a second that there is going to be some kind of positive outcome or resolution to this feud. There's nothing I could ever say to Ace, or Foolio, or anyone else involved that would make them see things differently. And as moving as his music is, Young and Ace could never make a song that will make me truly understand the pain of losing your three brothers in front of your very eyes. And I know some people will watch this video and accuse me of leeching off of a bad situation and a tragedy by making content out of it.
Volksgeist.
The next best thing I think that we can do is just take a step back and take a mature look at this situation, to try and understand why everyone involved in this story was driven to act so viciously, so that the next generation of young men coming up in a place like Jacksonville, or any city that's dangerous and disadvantaged, can know the real consequences of being involved in this life. This shit has got to stop. So I hope you found this video and this story interesting, but more importantly, I hope it's given you a better understanding of the reality behind some of the words in these songs.
Yeah, really glorifying this thing, aren't I? I'm super glorifying this shit.
Excuse me, is this Sarcasm 101?
But you know what, let's take a step back from that, because it wasn't just talking about glorifying stuff. He also said that I'm glorifying and profiting from it. Yes, these videos are monetized.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
My videos about gang wars that are 2 hours long, that I literally spend an entire month working full-time to create, yes, they are monetized. I've had a couple of comments in the past where people have said things like, oh, Trap Lord Ross should donate all of the monetization from these videos about gang violence to, say, a community center in Jacksonville. Well, you know who should do that first? Young and Ace. Julio. The people that are talking about smoking their dead ops, maybe they should donate the money to a community centre in the communities where these things are going on anyway. But they don't, and realistically, they shouldn't. I don't think they should. I think they do deserve the money that they have earned through creating art. Whether or not their art glorifies gang violence, I would say Who I Smoke probably does glorify gang violence. I don't think the song should be banned. I don't think that the money should be given to some sort of charity or taken from him. That's something that he created. And hell, while you're there, Vanessa Carlton, who cleared the sample on the song and defended Young and Ace and his homies' lyrics, perhaps she should give the money to a community centre. And little old me is over here making 2-hour documentaries on my own back, and you really think that it's bad that I profit from them. I'm not profiting from the gang war. I'm profiting from quality journalism, my own hard work, and my effort in making something that a lot of people want to watch that ends with a responsible statement giving people the genuine perspective they need, that at least I hope this type of cycle doesn't keep repeating. Anyway, there's more to it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
But I'm not Trap Lore Volksgeist. I'm not here to glorify or profit off of telling stories about gangs.
Here, this is a funny one though. Why didn't you say, but I'm not 1090 Volksgeist, you know, 1090 Jake, the guy that makes stories about grisly gang violence every single day of the week, who is fire, who deserves every penny he gets because he works hard and he makes fire content about things that people are genuinely interested in all different communities across the country. He's talking about TikTok star dies after double shooting, Florida rapper Money Mitch left dead, and tell you what, he's profiting handsomely. He's got diamonds, he's got VVs dancing on the glasses, baby. He deserves every penny he gets. And Volksgeist, you're a little bitch. You know you're not bringing that kind of energy to 1090 Jake, because if you did, he would violate you. He might take your V and turn you into fucking Volksgeist, you little bitch.
Gangs are a problem in America for the people who are forced into them, and for the people who can be hurt by them by proxy. People like Pop Smoke's parents who no longer have a son.
Gangs are a real problem for the people that are hurt or affected by them, like Pop Smoke's mother. But you're taking a nice little bag. I mean, it can't be that nice because it's 19k views at this point. But you're taking a little bag off of Pop Smoke's legacy, off of Pop Smoke's life. Pop Smoke's mum's taking a nice little bag, putting out his posthumous album. What's the problem? It's okay for you to make your little story of Pop Smoke, but you don't want to talk about the gang history behind his music? You want to know who made an absolute bag off of gang violence? Pop motherfucking Smoke. What do you think Meet the Woo means? You're celebrating a guy that is famous for literally making gang ballads that are lit. But you want to take the moral high ground on me?
So out of respect for the fact that this video isn't going to be long enough to properly approach that very complicated issue.
This one I love. Okay, this one I love, right? Talking about Pop Smoke and you're not even going to get into the gang history. You're not even going to get into the reason why he was so popular in the first place. You're not doing this story justice, bro. And you couldn't be bothered. I'm not going to talk about the gang history out of respect for the shortness of this video. Out of respect for the fact that I'm too lazy to make a video that's more than 20 minutes long, getting to the heart of the real issues here at play. This shit's just going to be less than 9 minutes. Out of respect for my lazy ass.
So out of respect for the fact that this video isn't going to be long enough to...
That little look off screen. So out of respect for the fact this video isn't going to be that long, because, you know, I can't actually be bothered to do the real research to get to the heart of the issues here that profoundly affected Pop Smoke's career in any substantial way. I just want to crank out a bit of Pop Smoke content to capitalize on the fact his posthumous album's dropping this week. Out of respect for that, out of respect, they walked Pop Smoke's bags all the way to his apartment. You know why they did that? Not just to chase clout and get views off of his posthumous album, but out of respect. Now I'm gonna look off screen because I know that I'm talking fucking shit out of my ass.
Properly approach that very complicated issue.
Very complicated issue. Yep, you gotta approach it properly. You gotta actually put thought into it, you know? You gotta do some research, make a long piece of content, actually make some effort to make some content that is next level, that is gonna get to the heart of these issues and do them justice, you know, like your boy that you're bitching about for no reason.
There are a lot of videos or articles to read if you want to find out more about that.
There's a lot of videos and articles to read if you want to find out more about that, you know, like, I don't know, Perhaps the work of one Mr. Traplaw Ross, Trap Geek, a Mr. Trap Geek. He's actually got more subs than me. You know, this video's got way more views than mine. This is the more iconic center stage 6.2 goddamn million views telling of the Wu versus Cho story. I was actually a fan of Volksgeist, right? This is the funny thing. I remember when I stopped being a fan, did this video about Jesus as King. I think it maybe got demonetized or something. He's sitting at 125,000 views, which is not so bad. It's a darn sight better than that Pop Smoke video did. After that, he posted this other little bitch and whining video, Volksgeist needs your help. Oh, I'm so upset because my video only made 40 bucks and it got demonetized.
Spare change, man.
This is when I stopped liking the guy, because it was like, bro, I'm a content creator. Sometimes a video doesn't bang the views like you're going to expect. You take the L, you move on, and you keep making content. You don't bitch and moan and whine that Volksgeist needs help. I'm under attack. Look at the thumbnail of this video. Volksgeist is under fire. You're not under fire, man. You took an L, you got to keep it moving. It's here when I realized that this guy, you know, he's not really about it. He just wants to whine. He just wants it all done for him. He doesn't really want to grind in the trenches, making genuinely good content that people want to see. Sometimes you take L. Now he's being a little salty ass bitch saying, I'm not Trap Lord Volksgeist. Bro, you could never. Now you're a op. Volksgeist has got me on some gang shit. We're going to be smoking that Volks gas. New op pack in the air. Is it gas or what? It is straight gas, man. I'm smoking that Volks gas to the dome. Jokes aside, listen, there's just no need for that, man. There was no need for that. I was a fan. Maybe you should focus on not just overlooking important and integral parts of stories that you're covering, because you can't be fucking asked to look into the facts and understand the real nuance behind the topics that you're talking about. Can't talk about Pop Smoke without talking about the fucking Wu. So we're smoking that Volks gas. I mean, I would say no hard feelings, but dude dissed me. Like, people are hitting me up saying this guy's dissing me out here, and there's just no need for it, man. I truly hope that this little second channel video just roasting your bitch ass doesn't get more views than your Pop Smoke video, because that would be an L. That would be a large L. Shout out the fans. Shout out the Trapmore gang. Thanks for watching this one, guys. Till next time. Peace out.